Yo, what's good campers? It's your boy Killer Beezy, and today your boy is here with another Human Torch video. Now the reason I'm here with this video is because for those of you that saw my video yesterday, I had a guy that came to me in the comments below and he was telling me like, you know, I'm not doing this right, I'm not doing that right, I should have done this and I should have done that. He's a great champion and my video didn't do him any justice. So I took that advice on board, and you know me, even though it's not like I analyzed the champion and like, you know, read all the information, you know, it's like, you know, your boy just decided, okay, let me just pick up Human Torch and, you know, I'm not going to read any of the information about him and let me just record some gameplay and put it out and hope that no one catches me out. So, after I done that, I decided to take this guy's advice on board, and I said, you know what, yeah. Let me go in and take his advice. I'm going to use the medium, light, medium attacks. And I'm going to now see this god tier champion that, like, you know, I clearly missed from all the footage that I recorded prior to this. And, you know, let me see what I missed. So, as you can see, I've built up 10 boulders, you know, it's not like it took me that much hits, you know, only took us about 200 hits, but, you know, we got there in the end, guys, and, you know, we've got the 10 smolders. Figured that I would skip that information from the video just to save you guys the gameplay. Yep, you're welcome. And, you know, now that we've got the 10 smolders, figured that, you know, now we can get to the really interesting stuff, guys. The really interesting, crazy incinerate damage that you get from using the medium, light, medium as advised from you know, I won't name no names, but as advised from someone who definitely knew his stuff about Human Torch. And from what I'm aware, this wasn't another YouTuber, just in case you guys are like, oh, Legacy. Yeah, bigger shout to Legacy, man. I did see Legacy's video, and although I didn't agree with some of the stuff, you know, at the end of the day, everybody has their own opinion, and, you know, I can appreciate an opinion that is different to mine. Which brings me on to the reason why I recorded this video. When I saw the guy's comment, I kind of thought, okay, well, you know what? This guy is actually giving some reasonable criticism. So I thought, you know, let me take his advice and let me try and go in this video. And I actually went into this gameplay with the hopes that I was going to record the video and then be like, oh guys, like, you know, I recorded this video and I'd taken some advice and I came in and tried to sort of do some gameplay like this, and I found that it really changed. Like, you know, I really like the character a lot more, because I have no issue if I've got something wrong or I haven't picked up on something. I have no problem admitting that in a video. However, I took the guy's advice on board, and as you can see, I'm activating the flame on a lot more because I wasn't sure of exactly what it was that was causing me to enter the flame on state. And big shout, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was another creator that pointed it out to me on what the actual ability was. And what it is if your temperature is at 20 and you have over 7 incinerate debuffs on the opponent, you will then go into your flame on state, and you can then place Nova Flames on the opponent. Now, what I want to just point out, right, is obviously look how many hits we're in. Yeah, yes, our incinerate damage is stacking, but bear in mind that's in conjunction with the fact that I've got 10 smolders up. To get those 10 smolders, it took me a good few hits. Yeah, that's not something that you can do within 3 minutes if you was in AQ or you was in an alliance war fight, right? So on top of that, we're now obviously we're now trying to stick to getting the our temperature, sticking to it, getting to about 20. We're trying to, you know, stack the incinerate damage and whatnot. And bear in mind, I can get Winter Soldier to his L3 because obviously he is not going to be using his special 3. So in a normal scenario, you're having to try and keep up the incinerate damage and stack it as much as possible. And on top of that, you got to bait out specials and whatnot. For me, I just think that this champion is just not, in my opinion, his incinerate damage isn't crazy enough for me to just be like, yo, this champion is sick. When he activates his flame on Nova form before the fight, yes, he is a much better champion than his normal state, but you cannot do that all the time. You can only do that once you use it once at the beginning of a quest. You have got to, it's by luck that you can enter it, unless obviously it fails and fails and fails, and every time it fails you have a higher percentage chance of it activating the next time and the next time. So obviously eventually when it activates the next time, then yeah, that's all good. But when he doesn't have it active, he's, in my opinion, he's not that great. And big shout out to my boy J-Dog, because I actually asked him for some footage of using heavy attacks from a 5-star Domino with the Red Hulk synergy, and this is what I'm talking about. Now, it's not crazy incinerate damage, ladies and gentlemen, but if you need a champion that has incinerate damage, ladies and gentlemen, and you want some decent damage, but you want to keep it fairly simple, big shout out to my boy Seaton, who's currently calling me on Skype. But you know, if you want to keep it fairly simple, all you have to do with Domino is have Red Hulk and parry and use a heavy attack, and you can get anything from a few ticks of like 300 damage to 1500 damage. And if you bring Massacre along, you can extend the duration of that debuff damage. And you know, that sounds a hell of a lot easier than trying to activate Flame On and trying to use L3s to get more smolders, and then on top of that you're trying to fit in these little combos. And bro, that's long, bro. That is long, fam. If you're incinerating champion and you're sick at incinerating, fam, make it easier to deal a decent amount of incinerate damage, man, in his normal state. That's just my opinion. Anyway, I just wanted to tackle this, man, and show you guys the gameplay of how he should be played, and see if you guys preferred the damage dealt from that, man. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Killer Beezy. Appreciate you guys, man. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.